Secret Lair money used to be big money. My Little Pony Galloping 2 Secret Lair, we are going to have a financial discussion on what's happening in the market space because there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than most players are aware of. My Little Pony never looked so good to Wizards of the Coast than it does right now. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here. Thanks again for hanging out with me on the channel. And yes, we're a little bit closer to the 20,000 subscriber mark. We're only 150 odd away until I put out that 19K video. So if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed today's content, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bells. Drop some comments in the comment section because every new subscriber is helping us get closer to 19K, which is only one step away from 20K, the ultimate goal for this channel. So guys, let's get on to some Secret Lair topics here. In case you guys were unaware, and I'm sure most of you guys have watched other channels and are well aware that there was a My Little Pony Galloping 2 Secret Lair. I remember the first one coming out. I thought it was a huge joke. I did not care. But here's the interesting thing. A lot of other people do, so it doesn't matter what I like or dislike. A lot of people are going to buy this Secret Lair. And a lot of people want it as fast as possible. Now, the funny way of looking at it is when you're looking at a product like this, and you're looking at Secret Lair, most people are going to look at the My Little Pony theme. They're thinking of how this is going to interact with other Magic cards, casual sets like Commander. Yes, it links up with the previous My Little Pony set, which makes everyone super happy. And that has an interesting slant to it that I want to bring to your attention. For anyone who is unaware, the My Little Pony came out like 2019. This one is coming out now in 2023, and of course it links up to some comments on one of the cards where everyone wins and they're all super friends happy. But I want to show you something here. Here's the original. And if you look on TCG Player right now, the My Little Pony Galloping box set is sold out. Now look at the listed median price. Look at the market price. Have some fun with this and pause my video. I won't go anywhere. Take a look on Card Market. Take a look on eBay. Take a look around at local LGSs if you can and see what the prices are going for. Now, we all know it has these new great cards. I'm only going to put them up for a split second. I don't need to describe these to you or show you anything you haven't already seen. But now here's something I'm not sure you guys are paying attention to. Look at the sales figures. Look at what's been happening. And look on TCG Player, look on Card Market, and actually take a look at what's happening out there. Because this has a lot more implications than most players realize. Those are from the Galloping, the original one, the Galloping box set from 2019. They're selling for phenomenal amounts of money. Phenomenal amounts of money. Let me repeat that. Super high amounts of money. We can pause and repeat. You can repeat it yourself. Super amounts of money. And the reason I keep repeating myself is because Wizards of the Coast is well aware. They've seen those figures and say, wow, that Galloping set is making a lot of money. It is bringing in massive amounts of cash. Now pause for a moment. Breathe that in. If you happen to buy that Galloping box set, it looks like you've made a lot of money, right? You're doing well. Awesome. Now you're happy. You can sell it. You can keep it. Maybe you want to get the second Galloping box set, add them together, make a My Little Pony play deck. Good for you. You're having fun. Wizards is not looking at it that way. They are looking now at the lost revenue. Just like reserve list cards, the lost revenue from that Galloping box set. They're like, wow, that first set sold a lot. It sold about $30,000 in the last couple of days. That's more than we sell in a whole section of Secret Lairs, because in case you guys also were unaware, Secret Lair sales, yes, we all know they've been declining. But when I checked in with every LGS who would answer back to my emails, right, I have about 45. I got about 36 who answered back in time for this video. Of those 36, guess how many still order Secret Lairs? Guess the percentage. What do you think? 30? 40%? 60%? 20%? Zero. The answer is zero. They do not order any Secret Lairs anymore. Goose egg. None for the store, none for their player base there. Players go buy it themselves. We're not touching it. We're not getting stuck with it. We are done with secret layers. 0%. That's pretty scary. 0. I asked all my friends. I checked in some card groups and stuff. Guess how many of them are buying secret layers? 0. 0%. That's 2 zeros in a row. Now, there might be the odd secret layer that somebody's buying. There might be the few that are selling here and there because players like the artwork, they like a design or a concept. So those sales are dragging down. And Wizards now sees that secret layer is not making them revenue. They're not making the cash they used to make. They're seeing it, somebody's telling them. Some actuarial guy who adds up the numbers, the cost, the production, and says, it's not adding up, and your reprint equity is being eaten up by putting any good chase cards in there. Emrakul, Promised End, right? That's the next secret layer coming up. It's a decent card. It's going to sell a fair amount of copies, let's say 5,000, 6,000 maybe, and then the value gets killed when really, if you put Emrakul, the Promised End inside of a box set series, it'd probably do a lot better. The overall revenue stream would be higher. But either way, they did it, it's done. So now they see lagging sales, undesirable sets that nobody wants to buy, but they still get stuck with the production costs, the marketing, and all the stuff that goes with it. That's horrible, right? Horrible. So what are they going to do? Well, now, take away that breath, go back to the galloping. Go back to the first set. Think about any secret layer that they can add a second box set to that could make them more money. Right? They're going to sell a lot of this My Little Pony. I already know it is. I know it's going to sell a lot because there's players who like My Little Pony stuff. There are people out there who collect My Little Pony, and you've got all kinds of cutesy people who always want to have fun with the cards. Mrs. Mox thought they were cute. Just like the mice. She's cute with some of this stuff, so she's like, hey, that's kind of awesome. No, I'm not buying any, by the way. I look at that and I say, okay, so this is where we're headed. You got the Galloping. You got the Galloping 2. They can make revenue on the Galloping 2, but not the Galloping, not the original set that's selling for $400, $500, $280 US, which is around $350, $400 Canadian. They're missing that revenue, but nothing is stopping them from reprinting it. Nothing. They can reprint it. Now, I took a look around. There are lots of secret layers worth money. How about the special Comic-Con version of Grimlock, the Dinobot leader? Ixalan, anybody? Going back to dinosaurs, he's allowed in Commander. Dinobot Commander, man. Awesome. Transformers fans love it. That card's going for $300 by itself, US. $300. I think I paid, I have it up there. I paid like $49.99, I think, for when I bought it, because I just wanted to have, I love Grimlock. I wanted to have it. So think about it now. If they print new dinosaurs, or they print, let's just say they print the rest of the Dinobots as a secret layer. Knowing something. They know something you don't know. They print the Dinobots, and they put it for $49.99. And they make some kind of Dinobot set. It gets bought and sold. But not everyone has Grimlock now. Oh my god, Grimlock's now $500, $600, $700 for Grimlock. Wizards goes, spank you. Spank you very much. Because now they can reprint Grimlock, reprint the Galloping, reprint any previous secret layer, and put it as a special edition so players have access to it. So they can get their hands on that card. Get the hands on the cards they want to do. And this is a new revenue stream that they probably are becoming very aware of that will not eat up print equity from older reserve list cards. It's not going to eat up the old stuff. And that's what's very fascinating to me, is I don't think most players are thinking of it that way. They're like, hey, I've made some money. My Galloping set's worth amazing. My Grimlock is worth so much money. Only until they reprint it, and they will because we know what they're doing. We understand where Wizards of the Coast comes from. So although I'm talking about My Little Ponies, we're talking secret layer money. Secret layer reprinting itself. The original Bitter Blossom. Oh my god, I can't speak. Reprinting that, the original one they did in the first secret layers and stuff. Reprinting them and giving players a chance to get their hands on old secret layers from back in 2019. Hey, they're 4 or 5 years old. They're around the reprint age where Wizards could reprint, or putting little super drop sets together from previous years. Here's the best of Secret Layer 2019. Here are the ones we offered. Here's the best of 2020. Here's special Comic-Con edition. And this way they're only using cards they've already created without eating up reprint equity from standard modern sets. This is something you guys need to be aware of if you are thinking you're going to continue to gain value out of Grimlock or any of these My Little Pony cards. Wizards sees it. And they want it. And if they've got declining sales, this will boost their sales. This will bring up their sales because people are going to see a box set for $400. Box set, $400. We're going to give it to you for $99.99. Oh my, we get it for $99.99. We're going to save so much money and I won't have to rebuy it. This is crazy. And look, they put some new artwork or even got lazy and gave the same artwork with a different symbol because it's like a different printing of it. Whatever they want. This is where players need to be aware. Secret Lair money is serious money. They are not going to give it up. And this way, they don't have to print new Secret Lairs for a while. They've done so many, they can reprint themselves and then add some new ones in. Just like they do with premium price products and standard sets. They're going to rehash the same deal again. Guys, it blows my mind to think that this is where we're headed, but this is where it's going. Those sales figures are going to tell them everything they need to do. What I showed you guys on the screen, when you look at this stuff, they see money. When I show you the one below it, when I go back to the one below it, they see money. Look, $420, and here's the worst part. It's sold out. I think there was one on Card Market that wasn't sold yet. This is crazy to think about how much money that you can see flowing through the system that they can get their hands on with minimal output. And you guys out there, I hope you watch this video. I hope you share this one because this is something players need to be aware of. It is crazy to think that I used to think this would never happen. Now, put nothing but yourself in front of the problem because Wizards, be the hero of your own story because Wizards is going to be the hero of the shareholder story, not yours. To them, you're the villain and they want to find a way to get what you have and take it back to the good guys. That's how they look at it. Either way, it's fascinating to see this stuff unfold and seeing if it's really going to come to pass in the next 12 months to 24 months. I think you're going to see this kind of stuff getting reprinted because they want access to that cash. Let me know what you guys think. Slam some comments down in the comment section. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's content. I was definitely supposed to be here today, and I showed up, and I hope you guys did too. Have an awesome day today. Don't forget, bring a friend to Magic. Have a good time. Yes, we're here at the end of the video saying a big thank you and shout out to all the fantastic patrons we have supporting the channel each and every day. From YouTube membership member to Patreon, they make it happen. Thanks again. Welcome back to the Ramble Jamble. And remember guys, I'm glad you made it. Always appreciative of everyone taking the time to make it to the end and put a Necronomicon in the comments section. So when you think about this, we got, let's just say they do Grimlock. Right? They give us new Dinobots, they get Grimlock. They do G.I. Joe, they give you Destro, Cobra Commander, Duke, and Hawk, General Hawk. And then later on, they give you two separate Secret Lairs with like 4 and 4 or 3 and 3 of the G.I. Joe character. They give you Gung Ho, they give you Tripwire, they give you Lifeline. And then on the bad guy's side, they give you a Cobra Trooper, they give you Zartan, they give you Zartana. I don't know. I'm just naming off stuff, but people will buy it. And it won't affect the reprint equity of what already exists. There is a collector fan base, nostalgic group that can afford to buy those things and get in on it. And the best part is they can do one for like 40, 50 bucks and do the next one for 100 and something because people will want to tie them together. They can do Commander deck series on this stuff, do one that only features some of the cards and bring more back later. They're just trying to stretch it out and they're trying to find ways to get the wiggling worm to give them more money. So keep an eye out for that stuff. It is fascinating to think how far they could take it, and they've got so many doors they can still open in Pandora's box before things collapse. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here at the end of the video. Oh, I got things beeping off in the background, people talking to me, probably on the Discord. If it's you guys, I'm coming right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow.